Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you guys for joining me today. By the way, how are you guys doing? Welcome to Yoyo's World. And thank you guys for coming in. Thank you also for joining me in the morning. Excuse me. I needed to do that live stream because I felt what is wrong and what is bad. And we should be able to call a spade and do the right things. Okay. So welcome to my live stream. Thank God it's Friday. How you guys doing? As for me, I am so glad and I'm feeling myself right now because it's Friday. You guys already know how my Fridays goes. Beautiful, interesting conversation. Come on in, beautiful people. Thank you guys for joining me today. Thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate all of you. So this evening live stream is actually for the public, yeah. So unlike what I did in the morning was subscribers only. So how are you guys doing? It's been an amazing day for me, a great day, and I'm so glad that it's Friday. The weather, the summer is summering, okay? It's weathering. It's actually 88, degrees Fahrenheit in my state, which I would say is very relatively cool. Unlike some states in America, the states like Houston right now, Texas, um, Texas, Arizona, California, Florida. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Florida, Nevada, all these states are really in high numbers. But it's a beautiful day for me, and the day has been great. Yes, work is done, and that's why we are here. For those that joined me this morning when I talked about long mouths and all those things, sorry guys, I forgot I didn't use my microphone, and you guys know I'm still battling with my voice. So let me get my mic on. It's going on. Let me make sure everything is all okay. Yes, baby. Oh, 1 second. So, welcome, beautiful people. Thank you guys for joining me. I was trying to, appreciate those that joined me this morning when I had the conversation this morning. The discussion was a very interesting one, and I was making it clear for people to know that our grandparents here that come from Nigeria to help us are indeed good people, and nobody should disparage them, and nobody should say things that are not true just because you simply do not like someone. It is wrong. And when you see something that is wrong, call it what it is. Okay. So that was the live stream in the morning. And I'm glad I let that off my chest. So this evening, we are talking about Crystal's defense. I read her defense. I don't even know the right word. I felt it was ludicrous. Okay. It was um it was very funny, especially for a woman that been on Korra's kind of throat all this while. To come up with that kind of defense is laughable because there are so many evidence out there on social media to use against whatever it is that she put up there as a defense. But we are going to be going all through all of those today and all the court document making round. As you all know, the court case is coming up on the 6th, which is going to be on Tuesday next week. So we're all getting ready to see how it's going to go. And we pray it's favorable to Korra, because we need to have some kind of stop in all the things going on against Korra. Like I've been saying on my channel here, Korra Obidi is not the first Nigerian woman to marry an Oyibo, and neither will she be the last. Okay, so the marriage did not work out for both of them. They got divorced, and that should be it. Everybody should be allowed to live their lives without being, monitors that just the way they are monitoring Korra. So welcome once again to my live stream. If you're coming in, don't forget to like this video today. Don't forget to share, and don't forget to, contribute in the comment section when the conversation is going on. I, like always, you guys know I love my subscribers. I love to read the comments, my followers on Facebook. If you're watching from Facebook also, thank you for joining me today. I can see some of you coming in gradually. We are going to have an interesting conversation today. We are going to relax the week and get into the weekend mood, actually. Maureen, thank you for joining me today. I'm still at work. Oh, I just finished work like 40 minutes ago and decided to take 5 minutes break before coming on. Okay. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. I really do. Laura Lee, thank you for joining today. Bahamas here, index is 100. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. You guys should stay, hydrated, please. It's very, very important with this kind of heat wave going across, nations. Thank you, Florence Nike. Thank you for joining me today. It's raining in New Jersey. Wow, that's a good one. Oh my gosh. It's a good one, sincerely. Yeah, I would rather prefer the rain right now than the heat. Okay. Yeah, that is the truth. Thank you guys for being here. All right. If you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Oyoyo. Thank you for joining me. And if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, do me well by subscribing, like this video, share, and invite your friends. And if you're watching from Facebook, thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate all of you. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share as well, and invite your friends. MTA, thank you for joining me today. Thank you. MTA, Cecile, I want to make you a guest to my programs here. I really want to hear you analyze one or two things for me because I know you have this story more than I do. So if it's something that you want to do, let me know in the comment section or we can talk about it on the inbox, okay? Thank you so much for joining me today. JJ, thank you for being here. Q Lady D, thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate all of you. This morning, I I started my day letting off the steam of what this Madam Longmouth, was saying about Korra Obidi's father. And you know how things go before you know it, it will now be a thing about Nigerian grandparents. So I needed to put out one or two things out there. And that was one of that live stream was kind of a very passionate one for me because what is wrong is wrong. What is good is good. What that woman is doing to Paul Obidi he doesn't deserve it. The man came to enjoy his child in America and also spend time with the grandchildren. There is nothing wrong in that. So, for to all of you that joined me this morning, thank you guys immensely for joining me. Okay, I really appreciate all of you. All right. Hi, Coffee. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you so much, beautiful. I really appreciate your contribution this morning. Everything you guys contributed, we are right on point. Thank you immensely for joining me this morning. And as well, you guys are here. MT said, New York City, they have a humid all week. Oh, been humid all week. Wow. Now, little rain, but still humid. All right. It's all really beautiful outside. The trees are really blowing. The wind is blowing. The trees are really doing the dancing and singing thing there. It's really out beautiful out there, but I tell you, it's still 88 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's still very warm. For people from my state, 75 degrees Fahrenheit is very, very hot for them. So you can understand. Okay, you did a rewatch. Yeah, thank you. What do you think about that video in the morning, MTA? What do you think? I hope I wasn't so mad because I wasn't having it. I wasn't having it. It was too much for me. It was too much for me because especially coming from Africa, coming from Nigeria, how we respect our parents and things like that. It was too much for me. I can understand when somebody, crossed your line or when somebody did something personal to you, but not when somebody has never met you in person. There is actually no connection, and you're coming off that person with those kind of strong allegation. Ah, no, it's a no for me. Thank you, sweetheart. All right, I needed to get water because look at me, my throat is still bothering me and I'm drinking ice water. So I said no. I want to get warm water. Let me be disciplined. All right, guys. So as you come in, please like this live stream for me. Like, share, and also invite your friends. So what I did was to get hold of the document that Crystal filed in court. I don't even know where to start from. Unfortunately, those things were, handwritten. It wasn't typed, so it might be difficult to read. But however, we are going to try as much as we could in interpreting those things. So I'm going to start off with the defense, okay? Because Cora is the one taking her to court, so she has to come up with her defense and trying to defend whatever it is that Cora served in her own court document. Remember, you have to serve the person you're taking to court so that the person will receive the thing you're saying he or she did to you and know how to respond before the date of the hearing. So she finally did. And I hope okay. And I'm going to read it out here. This particular one is typed. So and then there were a few corrections made because I don't think she went through, proofread her document before she submitted. So we are going to review all of that together. All right. So, oh yeah, we are nice this morning because my thought was in the trench. Oh, see, I was fuming. Honestly, I couldn't just. Oh no, it was a little too. It was a little too much for me. It was a little too much because no parent. See, there is something we as adults are not really getting. When you're under your parents' wing, maybe when you're still a child, a teenager, a young adult from school, then your parents can be able to still say this, that, that. But once you become a full adult and you've moved out of your parents' home, start taking things, you start defining your own life. And when you realize who you want to be or how you want to live your own life, you don't expect your parents to come and start still be monitoring you. Okay, where are you going to? Who are you going out with? What are you doing? Is that an end to that? That's what adulthood does. It brings an end to your parents monitoring you, calling you, okay, it's curfew time, it's 6 p.m., you have to be home now. Because you know what? They have let you off the that guard, knowing fully where they have put in you what makes you responsible, what will guide you as you live your life. For Madam Longmouth to consistently drag Mr. Korra Obidi over Korra, I think she crossed the line because you know what? Her kids are growing. Very soon they will be in colleges, or if they are not already in college, and very soon they will be living in their own various homes. And then she will now come and be dictating to them what they do and what they don't do. Make it make sense. If she makes it make sense, then I can understand it. But there is no reason whatsoever for Pa Obidi's name to be running out of this woman's name for just no cause. If she doesn't have anything nice to say about that family, block Cora's page, block Nancy. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, they will do you a favor. They will never recommend those videos of those people you blocked. Never. That's one thing that is guaranteed. Block them. If their life is not nice to you because your assistant or deputy Jesus, block Cora, block Nancy, block Cheta, block them on all the platforms, and then you'll be free of them. I've made suggestion in the past. If you feel that yes, Bidi did not raise Cora well, and now you are Deputy Jesus, please, there is a network in America. It's called TBN. Trinity Broadcasting Network is all over the cable news. Go to the cable network, subscribe to TBN, and go sing hallelujah and leave Cora to mind her business. That's what I'm telling that woman. All right, Sonia Ping, thank you for joining me today. I appreciate all of you. So let's see. MTA, I know you must have seen that document, okay? You must have seen the defense. You know, the other day we talked about it. I said, once I get my hands on them, we are going to talk about it. Beverly, come on. Beverly said she cannot stop talking about Korra. She cannot block Korra. That's how she eats. Okay, fine. Beverly, let's explain it, okay? Let's assume now that Korra is her employment, is her income, right? If you go to your place of work, are you that rude to your employer? Let's break it down. If you're rude to your employer, the likes of what? Elon Musk will fire you the next second. The moment you're keeping your computer down on your first day of employment and you're coming with attitude to his employment, he's going to fire you via email. They will even send you a text to start going back from where you came from. Your source of employment should be protected, right? They will fire you the next minute. But no, she's not nice to her employer, right? Her source of income. And she's making money from it. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, I see it all. All right. Thank you for having access to that document. So I'm going to read. We are starting the reason why I do not agree to the orders requested, because Korra is requesting the court for a restraining order against this woman, especially for what she did towards her children and how she has, how she has consistently harassed her on social media for the past 2 years. So she's now coming in her defense. Hey, Royal D, Favor, Barbara, ladies, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's going to be an amazing evening, guys. Thank you all for joining me today. So the lady said, I'm sorry, I'm reading on my phone. So it's kind of, I'll be squeezing, bringing in and out to see if I get everything okay. All right. So the lady said in her defense, reasons why I do not agree to the orders requested. Like I said, Korra was requesting for restraining order and things like that. I do not personally know Miss Obidi slash Dean. I'm happy she recognized that she do not personally know Korra. That means they have never met. She doesn't know her. So why the outright hatred? Explain it, make it make sense. We are having a bad storm here. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. I hope you guys are doing okay. It's gonna pass, okay? This is summer, it's going to pass. Annie, thank you so much for joining me today. All right, so this woman acknowledged that she doesn't know Korra personally. However, I do know her ex-husband, Mr. Dean, through his mother. They are now claiming to be friends, right? Friends that they met under this Korra's case. Miss Obidi slash Dean has made her divorce public via several social media platforms. That's a lie. Yeah, because I'm here to do Maury's show. I don't know how many of you follow Maury's show in America. If you come for, it's a DNA kind of show whereby the DNA that you're not the father. That kind of this. That's what we're going to do with these documents. Okay, anyone that is lie, we are going to outrightly say that's a lie. All right. So let me continue. She said that Miss Korra versus Dean has made her divorce public via several social media platforms is a complete lie. And if you agree with me, let me know in the comment section. Why am I saying this is a lie? Is because this case wouldn't have made its way on social media if Mr. Korra Obidi had not gone to Instagram to announce publicly, I am divorcing Korra. And after doing that, the family reached out to him to take the case out of social media so that they can settle it off social media amicably. Even if, when he was not listening, Nancy now said, even if you guys don't want to marry again, you understand, let it be out of social media. The guy refused. Remember, he was granting interview to bloggers, sending their nanny, the nanny that lived with them, send the nanny to a blogger's page to be interviewed because I heard it from the nanny's mouth. Yes, how did you come here? Because people were asking in the comment section. Yes, Mr. Korra Obidi told me that this person will be going live, that I need to go there. He gave me the page, the person's page, and also they gave my phone number. So I spoke with this lady interviewing. That was Longmouth. That was her page. So tell me who brought this to the social media, several social media. It started from Instagram. That was where he made that public announcement, all the way to Facebook. And he continued to drag Korra, claiming that Korra cheated on him. Korra did this, did that, did that. If not, that Nancy now went into digging into details to find out things. This guy eventually came out to retract some of the statements he made that Korra did not cheat. In that case, if you guys can answer me correctly, who brought this to social media? Mr. Korra Obidi. Truth be told. Okay, so she lied here. Chichi, welcome today. Nelly, thank you. I agree. He did all this. He is the menace to the society. Complete lie. Yeah. I love the way they say it in Maury's show. You're not the father. That's a lie. All right, let's continue to go through this her defense that is so laughable. And then he now said, anyone can access her page. Of course, Korra is a public person, so anybody can access her page. If you go to Facebook, it's going to show on her profile a public figure. If you go to Instagram, the blue tick has been there before Facebook, Instagram started and marketing their blue tick. Korra has always been a public figure. So you don't expect her page to be a private page, madam. Do you get the story now? All right, her page, of course, is very accessible to anybody. Just like I'm going to mention a few celebrities that are very common and popular so that you guys can understand. Beyonce's page is not private. Kim Kardashian, Nicki Minaj, even Daddy Freeze of Nigeria is not. Davido is not. All these people I'm calling. Kim, how are you? Not one truth in that whole write up, Kim. I couldn't stop laughing when I read that defense. I said, wait. Anyway, welcome all of you. Let's go through this thing together because it's so laughable. All right, so she continued by saying that she's a known content creator, that people share and analyze her actions and everyday life as, wow, that's great, as she posts it. All right. She's a content creator. She's a dancer. She's a singer. She's a professional dancer. I like to always put that. She's a singer. She does create content on social media platform, which she has started long before she met Mr. Korra Obidi on her official Korra's art page. She was posting her event, posting her shows on that page. If you're not aware, go to Facebook and look for Korra Art. That particular page should be about 19 years ago. And this marriage we are talking about should be 6 years ago. So Korra has always been a public person. Madam, look for another lie. All right. So, okay. Many people, bloggers, content creators were/are analyzing her divorce/life. My page, Zoe, are mainly about 4 kids, cooking, and everyday life. Now, maybe this person has some kind of an amnesia. Maybe she has some kind of situation. When Kim came here to on my live stream, Kim said that this woman deleted everything on her page all the way to 2017. So she's writing this because she has cleaned her page, showing her animal friends, her cooking skills, and all of that, thinking that if the courts if they're interested in doing investigation, they're not going to get proper forensic evidence concerning her computer, concerning her network. And again, a lot of people already have those things downloaded, screenshot, saved in their archives. So, madam, you lied. Your page is not just about your four animals. It's not all about cooking and your personal life. Your page was that page that was trolling Korra every hour, every live stream you come to troll her. Then let's continue, because there was something she said that I said, okay, that's kind of form of admission. So she now continued to say, um, I did speak briefly of Miss Obidi slash Dean and her ex-husband, Dr. Dean. However, never once called her outside of her name, as I have witnessed so many others. So she's claiming that she spoke about them, but she has never once called outside of her name, just like every other content creator that talked about Korra. Now, let me read the comment, because I believe most of you must have seen that. And I'm happy Kim is here. Okay, so let's go. She lied again. Yes, so she in fact, one name can we, I think, is it Pinocchio? Did I get it right? The cartoon character that if he lies, the nose will start growing. Let me get, huh? Pinocchio. That's the name we should be calling her right now. Pinocchio. Each time she lies, her nose will start growing. Kim said, not one truth in that whole write-up. Great. I'm not the only one that was laughing when I read that. Nelly said, we can see a lot of public figures. Doesn't that mean it's okay to harass one or anyone else? Exactly. Marilyn, thank you for joining me today. And Annie said, she's talking about her master, the coffee scammer, forgetting that internet stores your history. She has forgotten that she was online talking about Korra and her master's dirty house. Thank you. People have evidence. Kim said, glad she put her page name. This sinks her because of all the posts she has made and deleted, there is proof. Exactly. Because what they need to do if they want to really investigate this matter, what they need to do is go back to that page. You're going to get the history of everything done there. Don't think that internet forget. They don't forget. And again, other people, they downloaded these things. And don't think Cora's lawyer went to sleep. She has been working. Okay. So when I read about this, I said, wait a minute. Is this the defense this woman could come up with? Anyway, let's continue. Annie said she wants money. She must be on the same stuff her master's take. Very possible, because she wasn't sounding smart without her defense at all. And Kofi said there are so many videos where JD owned up that he was the one who ran to announce about the divorce on social media. Exactly. I'm not even forgetting that one. JD said, yes, after all, I am the one that wanted to divorce her. I am the one that made the announcement. I am the one that said I am divorcing her because I was tired of all those things. It's all out there on social media. So they should come with another lie, maybe a better one at this time. Royudi said, believe me, JD told her to say those things. It sounds like him. Sincerely, if you are somebody who can analyze somebody, psychologically understand somebody, that sounds like Mr. Korra Obidi wrote those defense himself for this lady. All right. Linus. Yes, Linus. That's the right name for her. Linus. Olaniyi, Lai Mohammed, Linus, Pinocchio, anything you can think about, that document, that defense is really laughable. All right, let's see. Suzette, thank you for joining me today. Meg, thank you for being here. All right, let me see if okay. Mr. Korra Obidi said that the announcement on social media was to ensure he escapes from the continued treatment from Korra. Now, she brought it on social media, but this Pinocchio is telling us that Korra made her divorce public. Let's continue, because, hey, gosh, I don't even know what to say anymore. As I've witnessed so many others, I never told lies on her. What I was analyzing, anything I have said in of her page, no, I've said of her in my page were facts that came from her mouth. Nothing was ever fabricated. I have never harassed her, called her names, nor threatened her or the children. However, I witnessed myself. You see the claim she's making. She witnessed herself. Miss Obidi slash Dean called me a pedophile and a molester. That's what she wanted to say. She did this often, and she did it to incite violence of her page towards me. Guys, you see how this woman is trying to paint this picture to look good. She did not make any mention in this her defense that I went to babysit Miss Korra Obidi's children because Mr. Korra Obidi asked me to come. And there was no other nanny in the whole of California, right? Than to fly somebody all the way from Philly to California to come and babysit. To tell you it was a planned thing. They knew what they were doing. It was beyond. What happened to my, oh, my necklace fell. It was beyond just babysitting. These people knew what they were doing. Let me read some more. She thinks by bringing up third parties, which you cannot do in court, of people calling her out for everything she has said and done, is a good defense. Ask me again, Kim. Ask me again. Guys, wait, let me put on my necklace. Ask me again. And I'm even more surprised for someone who has been in and out of the court system to present those things as defense. Did you see the number of Facebook pages that this woman mentioned as her exhibit? When I saw this, we talked about it yesterday. When I saw that, I was just laughing, and I was waiting to get hold of this document so we can have something substantial to kind of review. When I saw the whole thing, I was laughing in my mind. I said, okay, first of all, she's been doing GoFundMe to get legal representation. She had coffee and asking people to donate for legal fees. At this point, this doesn't look like something a lawyer, you know, did. It doesn't look like a document a lawyer prepared. So that means she must have prepared it with the help of Mr. Korra Obidi. Does that mean that she hasn't gotten a legal representative? So at this point, there is no legal representation for this lady, right? For her to bring out all of this and listed all the third parties on Facebook, just like Kim said here, as what? Exhibit for harassing Korra. So is she now saying that those people were also harassing her? You must have done something for somebody to call you out. She doesn't want to acknowledge that. She went and cleaned her Facebook page for more than from this year all the way to 2017. She deleted everything so that thinking that she has gotten her slate clean. Your slate isn't clean, mama. It's not clean. So find another thing to say. Okay. I think he wrote it. Yeah. It sounds like something, it sounds like his own document. It sounds very similar like his own document. If you were here when we analyzed his own document, they both sound alike. Instead of you defending what, when they serve you a sermon, let me go back a little bit. There are something the person that served you, that is bringing you to court, is claiming that you did to him or her. Then it's now left for you to respond either paragraph by paragraph, or you respond subheading by subheading. But you can see this person rambling around, just like Mr. Korra Obidi's own defense in his own document. So most likely they sat over the phone going through this document. Or could it be that Madam Miriam also helped her to prepare the document? Don't mind me. I just want to make fun of that. Miriam wouldn't have prepared this because they are not even in talking terms. All right, let me continue to read. You see, people are beginning to, excuse me. Sorry, guys. I'm laughing too much, and that's not what I want, okay? My water is even getting cold because the house temperature is cool. All right. So sorry. I need to get my cough drop. Sorry, guys. My husband just walked in, okay? Sorry, guys. All right. So people are beginning to see this guy and see that it's very possible that he wrote this document for this woman. So let's continue. Hi, Meg. Thank you for joining me today. I agree, Royal D. Look at the grammar and the mistake. Very unprofessional. Exactly. It's not a lawyer that wrote that. It's either Mr. Korra Obidi and this woman typed this in over the phone because it's very, very unprofessional. Just like Mr. Korra Obidi's court document, they sound alike. All right, Kim said, me, Sonia, King, Lady A, and Sweet Peach, let's talk about everything she said and did against Korra. Against each one of us. Kim, if all of you should start talking about all the things she did against you guys, that's a serious evidence in court. Meg, I was gonna call you, but then Oyoyo came on. Ha ha, I will call you later. See, I'm going to drop my link. If anybody is interested in coming to discuss this document with me, jump on the link. Let's have this conversation. So my link is down. If you're coming from Facebook, you can also jump on the link. If you're watching from YouTube, yes, jump on the link. Because we need to digest this document very, very well. And guys, as you come in, please do me well by liking this live stream. I can't have all of you here and you guys are not liking the live stream for me. Like. Invite your friends as you come in. Click the like button, okay? All right, let's see. Oyoyo, she was using harassment as her defense. This is a shame. Exactly. Exactly. She was using harassment. What she was an expert in doing. I do have Kim here. Hi, Kim. Welcome to my live stream again. Thank you for joining me today.
Hello. I swear I wasn't going to go on anyone's lives anymore. But since I was thrown in her document today, I just have to because it's so laughable. The whole thing is so laughable. There's not one truth in that. Not one truth.
So, Kim, this was you have the document. So let me pull it up again. Um, she
Yeah, I
said
have the document.
she spoke briefly about Miss Korra and Obidi and her ex, but she never for one day harassed her. How true is that statement?
Do you know what? For 17 months, I've been part of this, and 14 of those months, every single day, she was bashing her. She's the one that started the Leaky Sue name. So for her to say she never called her anything is such a lie. I have I told you I screen recorded every live she made, and I took pictures of every post she made because I knew this day was going to come. I knew this day was
Exactly.
going to come. And then she goes right when she got called out on the videos is when she went and deleted 17 months of her life, right? And when she claimed almost 3 months ago that she filed defamation cases against four people, which was me, Korra, her son, and Keeping It Real, which none of us have been served yet. Okay, I got a cease and desist, the same as Korra, demanding that we pay $40,000 within 14 days. But yeah. And then I'll let you get further into the document, but I can pan in on a whole bunch of that stuff of the lies that she told. But I'll let you get further into the documents.
All right. Let's go back to get through it quickly so that we can. Okay. All right, let's see where I stopped. She did this often, and okay, I've already incited violence on her page against me. You do not accuse someone of something so heinous as with as this without fact. That is why oh, it doesn't even make sense.
It's because she puts her words together and she doesn't spell right.
No, 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 I didn't. Thank you. All right. Um. Okay. Currently, I have a lawsuit going on against her. She was sent a cease and desist order from my lawyer. We are we are still waiting her response in that matter. She did sign for it on June 12th. We are waiting her response to see if she's willing to settle out of court. If not, the matter will be taken to court in Pennsylvania. To my knowledge, Miss Korra has no medical proof of anything happening to her beautiful children. The FBI was at my house February 2024 to discuss this. At this time when he had left, he was closing the case when got back to the office. You see, the thing is not even together at all. As he was, as he saw nothing malicious. I live a normal life. I am not a mean and hateful person. I love children. I spend time with my grandsons daily. Miss
She doesn't have,
Obidi,
let's get this straight. She does not have grandsons. She has one granddaughter that she has never met in her whole years of her life, which she's what, 7, 8 years old now. She's never met her because court ordered. Number one. Number two,
so
the ones that
who
she
is the
claims are
son she's claiming here?
those are her neighbor Sheena and Trevor's kids. And ever since her son Robert came live and told his life story, she's now claiming that Trevor, because she even put it in the the day after he went live with me and
Mm-hmm.
did the interview, she filed the PFA on him, and she lost in court. Okay. But from that day on, she put in the PFA, her son Trevor. First and foremost, that's not her son. So it was perjury in that court hearing too, because everything in the court papers were lies. You know,
Wow.
this is what she does. This is what she does.
Did you hear okay, the last paragraph on that is that that Miss Korra Obidi also, her fans are known as Koreans and have been harassing me daily, calling FBI and the police against me. That Miss Korra was in Nigeria when, at the time of that false accusation came up about, she did not leave. She continued to stay in Nigeria. As a matter of fact, it took her weeks before to file a complaint, to file a restraining order. All right, now.
which she said, she said that her fans pressured her to do. Now let's talk about that statement alone. When Korra got back from Nigeria, Korra filed that restraining order on Crystal, and nobody knew. None of us knew. We didn't know until Marion got on Unicourt and she announced it on Facebook. Everybody else was kind of like, wow, okay, Korra's going after her. None of us knew. So how did her followers pressure her to do anything? Another lie.
Exactly. Exactly. And as we all know, Korra's trip are usually 1 week because they have to do exchange of the children. And she claiming that Korra continued to stay in Nigeria. How can Korra not stay in Nigeria? Korra got in touch with the ex-husband. This is the video I received. What are you doing? The man responded, I'm handling it. And that was it. From their
He did.
parent app, that was the response. I had a copy of those. So
Yeah.
now, what kind of defense is this woman putting up against a restraining order that was filed against him? There is nothing substantial she has actually said here. She's not making any case. She says she sent a cease and desist letter. Korra signed it on the 12th. They are waiting to see. This is August, right? June 12th. Is it not a long time for you not to have received any response from the person you're serving? You should have taken action. You should have gone to court. How come no court document was served to Korra after the lawyer's note? Because your lawyers are the ones that will send the letter, cease and desist. If you agreed to talk to them, then if not, everybody goes to court. So I don't see any truth in this woman for her to have claimed that she never harassed Korra. That is laughable.
Right. And Cora's got the evidence to prove otherwise. And because she put her physical page names, two of them, she put Zoe's Playhouse and Zoe Tender. She's admitting that she has both those pages. She has now admitted in court documents those pages belong to her. And I assure you, Cora has so much evidence on both those pages talking shit about her that Crystal doesn't realize being quiet and not saying something was probably the smartest thing she could have done, not having a lawyer, but she don't know how to shut up. So
honestly, if you look at Korra's side of the document, Korra is talking about that her children were molested by this person.
Correct.
And this woman never made any reference to it.
Nothing. She
So
made
what do
no
you have
reference to anything in those, what Cora filed. Nothing. All she was trying to do was, I did a live today because I just had to imitate her because this is what she does. She goes on, she bullies people. This is what she's always done. And then she runs to the police and, I said all this horrible stuff about these people. Now they're coming after me. You need to go arrest them. This is her thinking. This is just her thinking.
And this particular document Korra filed was under civil harassment. So what I'm thinking, because the case of molesting children is actually a crime, so you're supposed to be referred to a criminal court for them to handle it. So this might actually get to having criminal charges against this woman apart from the civil harassment that Korra is filing and the restraining order. And for her not to defend herself, because I was expecting to hear something like, I made those videos because Mr. Korra Obidi, that's Justin, instructed me to video the children. And when I came out, I asked him, can I share the video, which he agreed. But you can see they never made any of those in this document.
Well, she can't do that, though, because they're the people that she actually did lives with and the people she actually sent those videos to. She said to them that he told her not to send those. So
really?
Mm-hmm.
Then how come she came on her live stream and said she has consent to share?
I'm telling you, their stories have changed. He came on and said they were related, remember? And then it turned into, oh, she's friends with my mom and was visiting and knew I needed a babysitter. And now her story in those papers is that her friend, who she used to visit in California, has since moved back. She doesn't have friends in California. She went and stayed with Loopy, who was just somebody that was in the chat. She doesn't have friends in California. There's not one thing in that document that she typed up that's true. There's nothing.
Oh, goodness me. Let me see what people are saying in the comment section and we're going to get back to it. Annie said, you're right. She's a fool. She thinks that she will get away with it when there are lots of videos out there with her bashing Korra 247 every day. It all stinks like of lies. Barbara said, it is a shame how this man working with this woman against his own children is really against his own children. I really wonder how he's going to play in court. Okay. Class said, CJ is JD biological mother. She had him as a teenager. Let him be adopted by, whoa, who is this one? I'm just hearing this for the first time. Kim, are you aware of this?
CH is JD's biological mom. No, that's not true.
Okay.
That's not true.
All right. So let's continue.
Bad theory. I have spoken, all of her family have reached out to me. I know her entire life history.
Okay, those were the document he said he was preparing for the trial. Clown in the circus. It could be this document sounds like the one he prepared for himself. So I wouldn't be surprised if he wrote those documents with this woman. Um, Meg said, I think along with her cease and desist letter to Korra, she included an assurance to cease and desist a further act of harassment letter in that in in there. Okay, in there. That's where she's requesting monetary damages. Kim, I saw the one she wrote to you because you shared it on Facebook. She was
Yeah.
requesting $40,000 from you. When I saw it, I laughed. And you even went further to research about the law office. The law office with the business bureau report
Yeah.
doesn't have anything to
Bureau.
show.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah,
showed
there
it.
was nothing good about that particular law of
Nothing. And
office.
if you Google Cape Law, there's even more on there. I found even more. But I did listen. They tried to contact me. This lawyer. She left me a message. She said, "Hi Kim, this is what the hell was that lady's name? I'm just gonna say Kathy. I don't know." She goes,
Mhm.
"Kathy, I'm with Cape Law." She goes, I'm trying to get a hold of you. I heard that there's a police investigation with you. And could you please, 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 please call me back with a blocked number? Okay. I was standing right there when the phone rang. I don't answer block calls. So as soon as the message went through, I read it, started laughing, and I looked up that cease and desist, got that phone number off of that, and
Mhm.
called it. Some lady answers from some foreign country. And I says, oh, I'd like to speak to so and so. She says, oh, let me see if she's available. I'm sorry, she's not. And I go, well, that's kind of odd because I just received a call from her. And she goes, oh, you did? She goes, well, what is your case? And I go, it's not my case. It's somebody else's case. And then I explained, that I received these two separate cease and desists in the mail, in my email. And one of them was addressed in California, one was addressed in Pennsylvania, and you got the wrong person. That's exactly what I said. I said, you ain't got those right. So then she says, oh, well, can I have her call you back? And I said, absolutely. But she's going to have to unblock her number. We're going to play phone tag. And she goes, oh, well, I don't think she can do that. Have you ever heard of a lawyer blocking their phone number? Okay. And then she goes, well, can she email you? And I said, absolutely, but I'm not going to respond. I have responded to the cease and desist email stating you have the wrong person. So I won't be, she can email me, but I'm not going to answer it. She needs to unblock her number and call me. This has been over 3 weeks ago and no one has called me.
Exactly.
No one has called me back since.
Exactly. See, everything about this letter and this woman is, filled with lies. Honestly, filled with lies. See what Meg said here. It's totally inappropriate to ask for monetary damages in a cease and desist letter. This letter have no legal power. Definitely, they have no legal power. When I saw the one of Kim, I laughed. And then Kim went, a step further to investigate that particular law firm. And the Better Bureau business, report or review about them is nothing to write home about. So I was like, okay, could it be that maybe he got this name online and then spoke with them online, see if they can be able to send this letter out? Because there is no way, like Kim said, a law firm's number will be a block number. Then when you call, you can't be able to reach an attorney. A third party will be picking the and the number for you. No.
And would never refer to me as Kim. They would say Miss Baker and they would refer to themselves by Miss, Mrs., whatever in their last name. They would never say, oh, hey, Kim, this is Kathy. Like we're friends. We're not friends. We're not friends.
Yeah. All right. Barbara said that is same story Mr. Korra Obidi had about FBI. So there is something here and her put together. That is cease and desist is extortion. Exactly. Exactly. I myself spoke to the FBI in person and over the phone. And when I spoke to them in April, the case was nowhere near being closed. You see another lie.
Well, right, because listen, now I will say the FBI did go to her house with the state troopers in February. But once
Mhm.
again, she lied and she said, "Oh, I only have these pictures." And she showed them a couple pictures of her with the girls fully clothed, okay? That was that. And she claims that they said, okay, we're going to close the case. I'm going back to the office and closing it. That's the part that's a lie.
Exactly. Look at what Meg said here. Meg said it's far from being closed. But
It
in
is.
her defense, she said they were about closing the case when they go back to the office.
Yep.
I mean, why are you even putting that in the document? If the
Because
case
she to make it
if
look
the
like
case
she
is
did. Like,
closed, the
oh, the
court will
FBI.
actually find out.
She's just trying to make it look like, oh, the FBI investigated me and they dropped it. So it's all lies. She's lying. She's lying. Does she not think that the courts can't find out that there's an open investigation going on right now on her? I mean, she thinks that the courts are stupid.
Honestly, see, I look forward to August 6th. I seriously look forward to it because this thing doesn't hold water. Okay, now, did he say the reason why Cora was referring to her as a pedophile or molester? She never made mention of it here.
Right.
She never did. At least she could have said, I don't know if it was because I took videos of she's accusing me of taking pictures of the daughters or whatever. It never made its way in this court document. Or let's see if there is any other document.
Oh, you get further. She blames all the videos on me because I guess I was physically in her body and in his apartment filming all that. She blames me. She says that I there's a video of me openly admitting that I photoshopped those videos.
Uh-uh.
Oh yeah,
Excuse you?
that's court documents. And the funny thing is,
Wait, the video you're talking about, is it the one they said that she said in her court document that somebody took her head and then put
oh
on a
no, no,
man's body?
that was Janice Brown. She put a fake booking picture up, which Crystal did go to the police and try to file charges on me. And they the police officer I spoke with, they said they were so sick and tired of her and her online bullshit she keeps bringing them. But he says, I'm not charging you. And he goes, you didn't do anything wrong. And I showed him proof that it wasn't me that did it. It was Janice Brown who, with her full chest, will say, yes, she did it. She did it. She did it. And it's like I said today on Amora's Live, I said, Janice made her look good in that booking picture. Because if you saw her real booking picture, she don't look that good. So she should actually be thanking Janice.
Kim, don't make me laugh.
I'm just saying. But she's gonna say, here's the thing. She doesn't have a live of me saying that. What I did say on a live, and I'll openly say it now, is I took those videos when they were sent to me because I had to, I said, if anybody gets those videos, go to your local police department, show them because you could, okay? What I did do was I covered up the video and I played the video so you could hear the audio. I never showed the video because it is so horrific. I would never do that to those children. But I wanted them to hear her voice, to hear how mean she was and how she was drilling those kids. That is not altering the video at all. It didn't get altered, and I never said I altered it. I said I'm not showing the actual video, just the audio of it.
Sincerely speaking, this defense is very laughable. Forget the fact that we are laughing now. It's not because we are making content. No. It's because if you read through, especially knowing what this woman has done over the past 2 years, you will just end up laughing and rolling on the ground.
Yeah, you can't help it because it's just...
You can't. Okay,
it's,
he said Korra has called her several times a pedo and this, and she did not even refer to the reason why Korra called her that. Korra is saying that you did this to my children, you never made it. It did not make its way on your defense. So what are you defending? Then again, one of the documents she filed was also showing some page, Facebook page, the advocate of victim of social media bullies. That someone created a Facebook page on her, and then somebody took her picture, posted her picture. Are those things what should be in your exhibit when you have a case of molestation against you? What do you have to say about this kid?
About what? You say that
about the exhibits she kind of attached to her document.
What does it have to do with anything Korra's taking her to court for? Like
Exactly.
she did the one on Lady A. This is how I feel. I honestly believe that Crystal believed this lawyer that she hired. It's just a management team. And what they do is they will say, oh, you should file this, you should file that, And then do you know there's a 2-week waiting period before they'll do anything. So you pay them, and then 2 weeks later they say they'll do a cease and desist. And if you read through the Google and the BBB,
Mhm.
numerous people sent the money and never received the call or never received the paperwork until after the court date, and da 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 da, it goes on and on. I truly believe that somehow in Crystal's mind, and I tried to help her out. I put all the BBB reviews because I know she stalks my page. I try to help her out and show her, hey, stop giving these people money because they're scamming you. A scammer being scammed, okay?
Exactly.
But she didn't want to listen to me, so I guess she continued to give him some money to $170 to send two cease and desist at 170 each to me through my email. She sent Korra one. She sent Meg one, but that one she typed up herself. And it didn't even get delivered to Meg's address. It got delivered to somebody else's address, and they never signed for it. But it was given to Meg, but it was never signed for. I mean, this woman's crazy. Okay, she's crazy. So she spends this money, and I think, in all honesty, she believed that they were going to represent her in court because she said, "Oh, what was it? 2 weeks ago, guys, you know." Her GoFundMe says that she filed 4 defamation cases. She's never filed a single damn thing, okay? But 2 weeks ago, she said she's taking this to the next level with me, right? And you guys
have you been served since she's taking
no,
it
she
to the
says,
next
well,
level?
she said, Kim's lying, Kim's lying, Kim's lying. I've showed proof to numerous people of what I'm doing behind the scenes, okay, in my court filings. People can vouch for me that have seen it, okay? But
She
Crystal,
doesn't even need to go saying Kim is lying, Kim is lying. If
yeah,
we go to the
she said
court
Kim's lying, Kim,
document, we can find those things online because they are public documents.
she
So
goes,
if it's not online, it simply means she has not filed.
she
So
said,
she should stop
well,
deceiving
because
people.
she said, now listen, there's a waiting period with those lawyers. Remember this. She goes, in about 2 weeks, you're going to be able to pull up on Unicourt my defamation case on. Well, it's been 2 weeks. It's been over 2 weeks, and it's still not on Unicourt. And she never put a defense in until now, okay, which leads me to believe she was really banking on this attorney getting back to her and saying, okay, this is what we're going to do. And I think she's finding out that all those BBB reports, they were all true. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it.
I don't want to laugh so
Gosh.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the court to start hearing these cases on the 6th. And guys, trust me, we are going to be coming here and be analyzing this thing and having a good day. Thankfully, Korra has an attorney, so they are going to do well by reviewing all these documents. Kate, you don't have to worry about Korra taking 2 days off. She has representation, so they are going to handle it. Meg said that this lady keep lying. She just continue. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, let's read more comments. Kay said she tactfully avoided talking about taking unclad pictures or videos of baby A. Does she think that it could easily be swept under the carpet? Maybe she's hallucinating that, yeah, the court will not mention that. But that's the reason, the thing they're going to talk about in the court. And then Kay continues to say she's the one who started calling Korra Horror.
We called her Hora, Vicky Sue. All the names go on and on.
See, everybody here can see through to those documents that this woman has actually no defense because she didn't know it was ever going to get like this. They think Korra wasn't going to do anything. Now Korra has taken a bold step. And up till now, if she hasn't gotten a lawyer, Kim, I want to start believing what you just said, that maybe she was believing on those people to get back to her, and they never did.
Yeah, so I'm almost positive that's what happened. And I'm sorry, but I had to do a live today. I've been good because I was told I had to be good to a point. I've been told what I can and cannot say, but I had to let it loose today because I hadn't eaten. And you know how you get a little giddy. I had to let it loose after I heard my name in these documents. So I did a live. I had to be rolling. I was laughing.
Oh, you did it. I'm going to watch after this. I'm going to have a good laugh when I watch your
YouTube. It's on my Kimmy Kim page on Facebook. Yeah. This is what happens when you haven't had anything to eat.
Guys, please pardon when you see us laugh, because why I'm laughing so loud When it's like you've caught someone that been stealing your things for many years and the person could not defend herself.
Right.
That's what it looks
They're
like.
wearing your shirt and they're saying, this isn't your shirt. It's not your shirt. And you got your
Honestly,
name tag sewn to it, right? I mean, how do you not laugh over something like that?
sincerely speaking, I read it. I said, wait a minute, is this all? No, 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 no. There must be something else. I started searching, I didn't find any other thing. And I started laughing. I went line by line to read everything she posted as her defense. None of them can actually hold a conversation in court.
I know.
The judge will look at it, ma'am. You were they brought you here because of harassment. These are their evidence. What do you have to say? No, I only spoke to them about them a few times, and I never said anything out of context. I never fabricated any story. Really? How about the name calling?
The analyzing. She has always said that. I don't bully. Look it up. She would put the definition of bullying up on her page all the time. I don't bully. It's called analyzing. It's not bullying when you call the kid school. It's not bullying when you call Home Depot and say she stole. It's not bullying when you call the restaurant that she did a belly dancing gig at and lie and say you were there and you were embarrassed for your family. I mean, there's so many things that she did that constitutes bullying, but she honestly, in her sick, twisted mind, does not believe that she bullied anybody. She brings Sweet Peach up in this document. Does she forget that just recently, remember now, she hasn't bullied anybody since December, she claims. Just recently, she put up, once again, Sweet Peach's the court case against her ex-husband and what he did to her daughter. On top of it, she once again put up EPA Worldwide's probation officer's phone number and said a nurse shouldn't be able to go online and do this, you guys. But she just did this not very long ago. I have all the screenshots. So I don't know. She keeps pushing the date back. Like at first she said, I haven't been in this saga since April. Then it turned into February. Then it turned into January. Now she's going back all the way to December. I mean, she's good. She's good. She can rewind time.
See what Annie said here. Annie said the cost of living is hitting her hard, so she wants some money from Korra's GoFundMe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly,
She got people going all over these other bloggers talking about me that they're gonna make me sell
look
all
at
my
Meg's
properties.
own. Kim, she sought for 40,000 from you from the season and deceased letter. Meg was 30,000. Maybe Korra will be 50.
No, my first one was 30,000, and then I got another one. I got another one with a different address, and it said 40,000, and they scolded me for calling them fake lawyers. You not see that? I posted them. Yeah, they scolded me. They said, we will defend our law firm. We don't appreciate you talking. This was all in the cease and desist letter. And I was like, am I being scolded like a kindergarten for saying you're a fake lawyer? Because you are.
Hey, guys, I don't want to laugh so loud. Oh, my goodness.
Matter of fact, if you look the lawyer up on that paper, she's a blogger. She's a blogger.
So, Kim, under the letter, the cease and desist, that they were trying to defend their law firm.
Yeah, yeah. The first
in the
paragraph.
same document, in the same paper.
I'll send you. Yeah, like I don't know how to send it to you on YouTube, but
to be honest with you, that is not a law firm.
No,
it's not a law firm. There is no law firm that has a license to practice that would put up something like that.
Oh, I know.
It might be somebody that is still in law school, or somebody trying to go to law school.
The lawyer that's listed for her actually graduated from a very pristine law firm. Okay. But if you look that name up, she's a blogger. She's a personal blogger. and the thing is every single person, and nothing against Chinese or Japanese people at all, okay? But everybody listed in the States, they're listed because they don't even practice in Pennsylvania. They're all Chinese or Japanese. What I truly believe is that these people, Cape Law, stole those attorneys' names thinking, oh, they live in another country. They'll never come after us. That's what I think is going on. But that's my opinion.
Anything is possible with this woman and all these are lawyers and whatever. Anything is possible.
Because she's a blogger? What the hell is she doing blogging? Come on now. You're a lawyer. You shouldn't be blogging.
Guys, It's like she was trying to see how much money she was going to collect from all the people she sent cease and desist letter.
30 from Meg, at least 30 from me if you go with the first letter.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say Korra 30 or 40. Hell, she could probably move out that tuna can she's living in. Just saying.
Honestly. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. All right. Royalty said, wow. Sound like they want to get people for money. Exactly. That's what she was trying to see, how much money she was going to get from all these people if they chicken out, not knowing that she was also dealing with people that are well experienced. So they were not taking any. If you really have a case against us, go to court. That's what they've been waiting for. To be served a court document, let them go to court and defend themselves. Unfortunately, Annie says she's trying to bully Cora to settle out of court. Really? She thinks Cora is Bank of America. She wrote the same letter to Kim that if you want her to settle out of court, you have to pay 40,000 on reputational damage fees.
And she's still talking about it on her page that the lawyer's just waiting to hear back from the parties to settle out of court, but they're not having any luck, so they're going to have to take it to the next level.
Guys, please pardon me. Let me get a little serious because this is not funny, to be honest with you. And I don't know why you guys are not liking my video today. Please like, okay? Now, Meg said, what if FBI probably said about the picture wearing open, but they are exploitation? You see? And the reason why they will call it that, to be honest with you, from the legal point of view, there was monetary exchange in that WhatsApp group. They were raising money for this guy. So if sending those pictures is to compensate them for the money they were raising for him, that's exploitation. He was using the children to get something from those women in the WhatsApp group. Meg she's broke and a first-class scammer, anything for money. It's very clear. If Cora was 30, Kim 30, Meg 30, that's almost $100,000. Assuming any of these people paid, you can imagine she would have been smiling to the bank. Unfortunately, they were wiser, smarter, and they feel, okay, fine, if you really have a case against us, go to court. All right, I believe she wanted to make the case to show Cora that she has access to her children. That's very true. That's what the first thing that came to my mind when I heard that she actually had access. Is just, yes, I still have access to your children. And the thing is, you don't like this woman, but you want to have relationship with her children. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But the bottom line is this.
She was there at all. I mean, literally, these women like got in fights with her that she was associating with because she was so mean to them, constantly telling them they were little brats. They were spoiled little brats. I'm not picking you up, baby A. I'm not your mom. You're spoiled, blah, blah, like, So it didn't have anything to do with caring about those kids. It had to do exactly what Julieter, I hope that I'm saying that right, is saying. She wanted to be like, nah. On top of it, she wanted her followers, because at one time when she opened that page to solely go after Korra. Look at the date of when she opened that page up, okay? Everything, her whole content was Korra. Now, she got the following because she had everybody, she would put information out before it came out, right? That's why that Marion kicked her out that group. She even said, because Crystal couldn't keep her mouth shut, she kept posting stuff, but she wanted people to be like, oh, she's got an in with Justin. And that got her followers. Look at her numbers. Look at her now. She's got one, maybe on a good post, she might get 3 likes and a few comments. She goes live and she's basically talking to herself. Ain't nobody on there. But back in the day, she had people there because she was feeding them everything that was going on behind the scenes. You see what I mean? It was all just to make her feel important,
Sincerely, when I went through this her court document, I said there was actually nothing for me to discuss here because this woman lied through from the very first page to the last one. There is no single truth in what she said. Why am I
Right.
coming to waste my time? But and I got to read the defense. I said, no, I need to come here and have this conversation with my audience because we need to keep up with all these things. We want to be informed. There's no way you look at that defense and look at the charge against the woman that you say, yeah, she did a good thing defending herself. She has not defended herself in any way or form. All the allegations against her, she did not even mention the allegation against her. Rather, she was saying it was Korra, inciting her followers to bully her, to do all of that and all of that. It doesn't make sense. I don't know
Right.
who is advising this woman, but I can't wait for the 6th of August. Let's see how the court is going to review the document. Let's see how it's going to all play out. But what I'm thinking, because some part of that document is making reference to the molestation of kids, which we supposed to be a criminal charge on its own. I want to believe that the court will, refer that as a criminal thing so that they can go to the proper channel and then start hearing that matter as well, while they're processing the restraining order and everything that comes with it. So let me read more comments and see. Royudi said she did this to Korra because she doesn't like Korra at all. She's evil. Yeah, she is. Crystal Defense minor mirrors the trash that Justin filed. In my opinion, his name is written all over the document. Sincerely speaking, if you had read his own defense, you find out he's very close to what Crystal filed. So it's either the two of them were busy advising each other on how to type it up, what to say and what not to say. But my joy is that we are going to get to court. And for her to say that she never bullied anybody, she never harassed anybody, she just was doing analysis on the case. She wasn't even close to what others were doing, right? That's when she has opened herself up for witnesses. The others that she mentioned, if they start calling for witnesses, they are going to now start retrieving those documents. And if the court is interested in hearing this case, they are going to do seriously forensic analysis on her internet, on her page, her computers, and everything, and find out those documents, even the ones she deleted. Like they say, internet does not lie, and sincerely, don't think because you deleted it that someone else doesn't have it. It's out there on the space. It's just for you to search for it and you find it. MTA said, Crystal is a career harassment criminal. Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
5 pages of it.
wow.
Yep.
Really? So she's been doing this for a long time. She didn't just start with Korra.
No, her when she started copping charges was when she was 26. She did many things before that, which I won't get into.
No,
But it mostly involved her family, and her mother always protected her, and so she got away with a lot of stuff. But yeah, she's got her criminal record started when she was 26.
honestly. Okay, don't even worry about it. All this garbage is to enable Justin's August 19th case. Don't worry about it. By the time they start, she has mentioned a lot of people as per those. She made references to a lot of things. So that is opening up for opportunity for the court to call for witnesses. Assuming Kim is to be a witness, of course, Kim will say, this is what she's been doing to me ever since for the past how many months or thereabout. If she could do that to me, how much more the one she did to Korra? People will come and testify how she has harassed them. And if they have one or two people testifying of the same thing with evidence, documented evidence, either written evidence or videos to show for it, then the court is now left for the court to decide for themselves who is telling the truth and who is not telling the truth. From this document she presented is all lies. Korra never brought this thing on social media, even when um they were going through the divorce. Korra never said anything. The man kept on talking. He brought this information to social media, and that's why we are still talking about it up to today. If he hadn't mentioned all of this and hadn't gone to bloggers to give them information about what happened in their union when they were together, I can't forget the story of the nanny that lived with Korra, that Korra was even sharing her clothes with the nanny. The nanny was interviewed by Longmouth. When I saw that, I said, no, this is nothing but No other person could engineer this if not Mr. Korra Obidi. If you were afraid of the public, if you are not interested in sharing in the public, why are you bringing all these people into this conversation? So to me, it doesn't make sense. All of those things there in the document are all lies. Kofi said the truth is that Crystal, aka Miss Linus, hasn't gotten an attorney. No, she doesn't have an attorney because it's very clear that a lawyer did not write this document, this defense for her. She has no attorney. So all this GoFundMe, this GoFundMe, that, there is no legal representation. So what was she collecting money for?
That new machine, her engraving machine, that cost $1,500. That's what.
Really?
Oh yeah, she got herself a new $1,500 laser machine.
Wow. Wow. So
Yeah.
I hope you guys are hearing because this woman, I really, if I, assuming I was living in California, I would have gone to that court hearing that day just to be present and hear for myself because I love evidence more than anything else. Guys, as you come into the live stream, please do me well by liking the live stream. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Follow me on Facebook as well. If you like what we are doing here, join my membership. Barbara says she sent dirty gift to Korra's house. Yes, let's even talk about that dirty gift. I remember Korra opening those things that was sent to her. So it was actually this woman that intentionally sent those used clothes and used things to Korra. What?
Yeah, and the girl, when she sent that and she got the notification from Amazon, because Amazon, when you send somebody something, they send you a picture that they dropped it off, right?
Yeah.
Sent it to one of the girls she used to talk to, Maddie Johnson, who went live on my page, and she sent me the evidence. And she was like, ho, 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 laughing and making jokes about it got delivered. She sure did.
Imagine all of these things are evidence of harassment, stalking, and all of that going to play well in court. I don't have a problem with that. See, it's okay. Korra's cease and desist letter was for 40,000, so she was actually gaming for 100. If Korra 40, Kim 40, and then Meg, that's how much?
1,000.
That's 100,000.
Hell, that would have paid her Jeep off and got her out of that tuna can.
Yeah, 110,000. You see, she was actually hoping to get money from these women, but unfortunately, like I said, they are smarter than her and they want her to serve them papers, court document, let them go to court and listening to maybe one fake lawyer that didn't put up something on the website I'm thinking is a lawyer. Yeah, that Cape lawyer, Cape law firm is okay. No, she wants 40K from Korra. She is sick in the head. And not only Korra. No, it wasn't just Korra. She wants from Korra. She wants from Kim. She wants from Meg, making it 3 people. She sent cease and desist letter and then asking for demand. That is not cease and desist. You tell the person if cease and anyway, let me not get into that. Let me not get in. Korra is not paying her 1 cent, of course. Yeah, right. I took out my checkbook and wrote a check out of a flat zero. Meg, you're so funny. I hope Korra threw the letter into the trash. Of course, of course. She's been threatening Sweet Peach that she's going to petition her soon, saying no one messes with her and goes free. She has been threatening Kim, and Kim has been responding on Facebook, not even afraid of it. And up till today, she hasn't gotten any summon, anything saying that you have a case in court. So people should not even listen to all of those things she's saying because now she has a case in court, she has to go and answer. Why isn't her lawyer contacting Korra's lawyer? Exactly. Good question. Ask me again, Meg.
That's what I said today. Have your lawyer call me so I can give him my lawyer's name because, like, we're waiting for your call.
Gosh. Oh, my goodness. That means she was getting information from JD. Of course. Of course. She was getting information from JD is very, very obvious. And not only her, even Madame Longmouth was getting information from JD. When they interviewed Korra's nanny, there is no way that woman in UK would have known who Korra's nanny is, if not an insider giving them information, giving them contact phone number to reach out to this person. And even the lady, when she came on that interview, she said, yes, it was Mr. Korra Obidi that asked me to come. She spoke with me that this person is a nice person. You can go on her live stream to share your own story. There was no story to share. They were just trying to make Korra look bad because I listened to that interview. All right. Oh, I have some more comments here to read. He favors her entitlement to continue to be with the kids live and his protection of them. He may have just found himself, so clearly Kim wouldn't know for sure. Kim was too quick to deflect the idea. Teenage adoption was usually kept a secret. Kim doesn't know everything. I feel deep inside that this is the case. Call it what it is.
But I
What you
know all her family that grew up with her, and she's only been pregnant once in her life. And I speak to her son daily. So you, I, that's okay. You can have that opinion, but I've spoken to all of her family, and I assure you, she's only had one child.
okay? How embarrassing for Robert to have a bat mom like her.
He's got me now.
I don't know these names people are dropping for me here.
That's her son. That's her son. I speak to him daily. He's my son now.
Oh, okay, that's Kim's son.
No, it's my son now.
That's a Crystal's son.
Yeah.
Oh, honest, that your interview was so loaded. The guy did not hold any bar. He went out speaking his truth about his mother, and there was nothing favorable that he said about the woman. And
No.
the woman, yeah,
And
go ahead.
people that went around saying, "Oh, he was paid to say those things." Do they not realize what that poor child? He's not a child now, but what his inner child went through? Could you imagine having all those things that he said happen to you? That boy is traumatized to this day over it.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't blame him for having a restraining order because if that gives you peace of mind, please get it.
Well, he's taken her to court too. He just recently filed on her too.
You
Um,
see?
so it's coming at her from every angle right now because everybody's had enough.
Honestly. Yeah, I remember that nanny, but the nanny actually backed up Cora's statement, and that was why they didn't like her coming back the next time. All right. The nanny said, I am the one that was mentioned on page 8, laugh out loud, so it was so funny. Sweet Peach is not paying that woman anything. Definitely. Definitely. Oh, Kim said that's her son. Checkmate. Okay.
It
Yeah,
is. I'm his new mommy. We talk. He's just like my own son. I treat him like that, and he knows I'll always be there for him because he deserves that.
exactly. Exactly. After I listened to that your interview, I was like, oh my goodness, a woman with such a story, could be that mean to another woman. What was she trying to
Tell you
prevent?
what, got to know Robert. He's the funniest that kid. I don't. He's kind of like me. I think we used to because I grew up in a real abusive home, and you grow up using humor.
Yeah.
And he's a lot like me, and we have trauma bonded. We've talked about a lot of things, and we can see exactly on the same page because we've both, had those experiences growing up. And he knows I will always be here for him. He knows that, you know. And it was one thing I can say is after he did that live, he said he felt so good that he finally was able to just let it all out because he's
Are
never
you
done that before.
serious?
Yes, and
Oh, God.
he said it is so invigorating, and I said it is. It is. I said it really is.
You can
And I said,
imagine what he has bottled up for many years.
yeah.
The
Well,
unspoken words.
he's the one that came to me and said, "Hey, I know you have a platform, and can I go on it?" And I said, "Absolutely."
Oh my
I
goodness.
said, "When do you want to do it?" And he goes, "With now work." And I was like, "Okay." I mean, it was just a spur of the moment thing. It wasn't anything planned at all. He was
You
like,
see?
"Right now, I have time," and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Oh my goodness. Unspoken words on, bottled emotion for many years, what he went through as a child, even up to the time of being an adult, to the point that he had to get a restraining order, against the woman on his own wife and kids. You can imagine. That was too much
I
for
know.
somebody to handle. And this woman is now trying to be the best mom or best grandma to June and Atina. Does it make sense?
Well, she ran right out the next day, right? And filed a PFA on him. That's when she hired this Cape Law to come after me. And she called the, her cousin who actually raised her son. Okay. Between
Oh,
her parents and her cousin, they raised him. She called her because she's a prison guard. And that's what Krista claimed to be to Justin's mother and Justin, that she was a prison guard. So they thought she was being so helpful to him, right? No, actually, it's her cousin. She called her cousin's work. She wanted to talk to the corporal there at the prison. And they said, well, what do you need? And she goes, well, I'm a nurse. I think she was trying to impersonate me. Um, she has been bullying me online and told me to take my own life. And they said, well, can you prove that to us?
what?
Uh-huh. And she was like, um, and so she hangs up. Then she called again, I think a day or two later, and tried to pull the same BS. And they called her bluff. They were like, give us your number and we'll have the corporal call you back. Well, of course she wasn't going to do that because they would find out it was her.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is the boo, the BS she does, just like her calling you know who on me that has come to my house twice. I'm not going to bring them up because that's all part of
Yeah, the ongoing thing.
I
Yeah.
cannot talk about that end of it, but the stuff that she pulls, she never thinks this is going to bite her back in the ass. But you can't lie in court, you can't commit perjury, you can't make false reports because it does eventually not look good for you in court. Let's just say that.
It doesn't. Looking at the document, for example, she has opened herself for more scrutiny, opened herself for more investigation because, for example, the page number she listed there, they're going to investigate those the pages and find out what has been happening for on the pages. And she shouldn't think because she deleted, she's going to go scot-free. No. Now, she's also, if you look at her cover sheet for the exhibit, she has advocacy for whatever. She has King Exeter. She has who again? There were three of them. She listed.
Janice Brown was the advocating for bullies, and Janice Brown has said that with her full chest. Okay. Then she went after King for what? For talking about the RO. Well, it's public information. Is she
Exactly.
now going to go after all of us because we paid Unicourt and got the documents? I mean, I don't care if we
Thank
did or
you.
not.
It's
I
public.
know.
When I
And
saw the King Esther zone, that for even posting and showing the arrow dates before anyone else knew about it, I was like, ma'am, this is a public
but
document.
this is her mentality of thinking, oh, yo-yo. Do you see the first page where she puts Crystal Hessick and then she puts her address and phone number? And next to
Uh-huh.
her phone number, she puts, what does it say? Confident. I think she meant confidential. But it's not confidential, honey. It's court public records. You can't tell the court, you can't put my phone number on there. I wrote it here, but don't you dare show it to the public. I mean, why? Do you know why? Because I called her out that her phone wasn't in her name. It was in her boyfriend's dead mother's name. Okay.
Mhm.
All of a sudden she changed her dang phone number. She didn't want that out there. Oh God, I'm so sorry, Crystal. God, I'm sorry. She's gonna have to get that number changed again. Darn it. Now how
Yeah.
does she feel? She plastered my phone number all over social media and then had all of her blogger friends do it. To this day, I get phone calls day and night. So how does it feel? Only I didn't go plaster her phone number out there. She did it herself. She put it in the court documents.
Honestly, look at what Korra said in the charges that were brought against this woman. If you look at number 73A, it talks about this woman who has constantly harassed me for years on social media. Uh, then she put the name Media Zoe Tundra, found her way to my children while they were with their father, and took explicit photos of them, which she shared to friends. She made naked videos of my children, and with the permission of their father, shared the explicit video of my minors, which we are circulating on social media. And then her defense was just because did you when we read her the defense, you saw how we were laughing. We never took it anything serious. But the charge on the court document is a serious charge. And her
Very.
defense never made mention of this. So who is this
She
woman?
can't deny it. She knows she can't deny it. The only thing she mentioned about those videos, if you go further down, she tries to claim that I photoshopped them. That's her
Oh,
defense. So she was physically there going live with her group of people. And then she was also taking videos and sending them to her group of people. And then somebody apparently got butthurt. Here, personally, I don't think anybody got butthurt. I think Crystal sent those originally as Sweet Peach with a fake page, thinking, I don't know what she was thinking because she doesn't think straight. But for some reason, I feel like she sent him the Sweet Peach because it was a fake name. And I think she didn't think it was going to backfire on her because Crystal don't think like that. You have to think on her level, guys. Okay. I can put myself in her thinking mode because I've studied her. Okay. So in her mind, oh, I'm going to send these to Sweet Peach and it's going to get out there. And, oh, it's going to get people coming to my page. It didn't. It backfired. It backfired on her. All of a sudden, you got the FBI up your ass. Oh, no, Crystal. Oh, no. Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened.
honestly, honestly, I'm sorry to say, that means Kim, you they will call you to give me 1 second. Let me.
Sheenie, I don't think she had good people that followed her, did she? I mean, anybody in their
So
right.
she's claiming you photoshopped the pictures,
Yeah,
and then okay, she also claiming that you shared the pictures in the WhatsApp group.
I was never in a WhatsApp group ever.
I want to know if she's also claiming that.
Oh, I didn't see that. No, when I read
Okay.
through, no, she just said I photoshopped them and that I admitted it, and she has live video proving that. Yeah.
Anyway, guys, we've been talking about this for almost 1 hour, 37 minutes. If you have any question, if you have anything to contribute in the comment section, put your words out there. We are going to read them as well. To be very honest with you, the reason why Kim is talking about it because her name was also mentioned in that court document, and also Kim in one way used to know this woman, so she knows this woman better than
Oh,
most
I
of
didn't
us
know her.
here.
I never known her
You
ever.
met her on Facebook. You
No,
no, yeah.
oh, no. She was talking crap about me. I knew about her because his mother told me. And he told me he don't talk to her. They cut her off when I said, "Oh, are you sure? I think that's the lady. The criminal records are going all over social media." She goes, "What?" So I went and looked around and I found him and sent him to the mom. And the mom goes, "Oh my gosh, she's been so helpful. Let me send these to him." But she never told me, "Oh, by the way, she's there at his house right now." Never told me that. I didn't find that out until a year later, right? But regardless,
Wow.
yeah, that's how that happened. Well, apparently, because the mom sent him to him, he must have told her, and then she's had a hard on. Oops, can I say that on here? For me ever since, and she's been coming after me. She was leaving all these posts about me. Okay, so one day I had blocked her. So one day I said, "Well, shit, I'm going to go defend myself." So I unblocked my Kim Baker, my regular Kim Baker account, and I went to her page, and I said, "Well, here I am." Here I am. You said come to you. Here I am. Oh, she blocked me and then talked all kinds of shit about me so I couldn't respond. Now, how is that? How is that a thing? You know, I called
Wow,
her
my
out.
goodness.
That's where, and it's been going like that ever since. Ever since. She has never let up on me. If she would have let up on me, I'd have left her alone. But here's the thing. When you continually go after somebody, they're going to come after you. And she's got all of her little friends doing the same thing. Just tonight, her good friend Patient O went on her one fake page. Designer said Chukwafaya stinky coochie, whatever the hell that page is. They took part of my video tonight because I was going off. I ain't gonna lie, I was just having some laughs. And I was talking about I broke my finger. I tripped and fell and broke my finger yesterday. And of course, they took that part and they said, "Ooh, karma's finally getting her." Honey, it has nothing to do with karma. I have spinal issues. I fall all the time. It's nothing new. you know?
Exactly. Look at what Shini said. Shini girl. Look at what she said. She said, D. Rhonda, Loop,
Luke.
K, and a couple of others.
Yeah, I know who is in the group. I'm fully aware of it. I have so much evidence that I sent Korra. Believe me, these women all came out. Um, they all came out. Don't you know? And she went live with them the whole time she was there. He was not at home. She was bitching and moaning how he's never home. He's always out drinking. The first time he's bringing girls home, leaving with the kids all day, and then he's in there sleeping with them. Yeah.
Wow. 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 All of these are going to eventually find its way to the court. So I really look forward to that August 6th case and as well as August 19th case. It's unfortunate that we are still talking about this because I really don't take pleasure in discussing this kind of nonsense, if I'll put it that way. The couple in question, they've been fully divorced, so they should have moved on with their lives. But unfortunately, a lot of things, happen behind the scene. That's why they are back to court, and then a lot of things has happened as well that got other people involved. That's why they are going back and forth, and a lot of lawsuits might be coming up as well. The thing is this: when you wish somebody evil, in one way or the other, is going to come back to you. That's one thing I know. And it's very, very obvious. Look at the document this lady filed in her defense of everything and all the charges Cora brought against her. Look at the document she filed. The document has nothing to do with what was filed against this woman. All the allegation brought against her has no relation with what her defense is talking about. She was making reference to other content creators, them talking about her, and she even clearly lied in the defense that what she spoke about Cora was what Cora said. She never fabricated anything. She was never harassing her, was never stalking her, and this was the same person that sent a nasty present home address.
And she's going to try to justify the fact that, oh, she put in there a whole bunch of, and Cora was online and her daughter snuck up behind her naked. Okay, here, let's put this out there, okay? Why the judge care about that? That has nothing to do with the case, number one. Number two, that's her children. It's her home and shit happens, okay? You're not related. You physically went there. You physically took those videos and pictures unbeknown to their father. Or maybe he did know. I don't think he knew about the naked ones. He surely didn't know she was passing around his dirty refrigerator with mold growing in dishes. So God only knows what other pictures she took, right?
She took, yeah,
So
yeah.
why do you think he's still sticking up for her? Well, it makes perfect sense to me. And here's the thing. Does he still talk to her? I question that sometimes. Sometimes I really question, does he still talk to her? Because I have other little birds that come to me and tell me things, okay, that are still in groups with him. And they claim he don't talk to her anymore. So was it, hey, let's not talk to each other until we get through these court things because, it will make us look bad and they can look at our phones and stuff. Or what? Who knows? I mean, it's just speculation. We could speculate 100 different scenarios. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
the truth is, putting that in there does not justify what she did to the children.
exactly.
So, what,
Exactly.
trying to make Cora look bad to the judge? Yes. To try to take, it's called deflection. And that is one thing that Crystal is famous for, deflection. She will go and do things to people and then turn around and deflect. Everything. Everything she
Unfortunately,
does.
this one is not going to hold waters because by the time Cora's attorneys go through this defense, they are going to now come up with, all the evidence required for this case. And to be honest with you, if the judge is going to be fair in hearing this case, it's not going to take much of the court's time because the facts will speak for itself. And
I think that
again, if
everything he wrote up is going to get thrown out. He's going to say this has nothing because they scammed through it before court. He's going to say everything you wrote in here has nothing to do with what she's bringing you to court for. So this isn't even going to be submitted. Plain and simple. Who's your defense lawyer? Oh, well, I don't have one. Well, we extended your court case for you to get a lawyer. Why? What did you do with that time?
Exactly. Exactly. If she doesn't have, she should look for a public defender to help her with this case.
She can't get one. And I'll tell you why. She lives in Pennsylvania. In order to get a
That
public,
is true. You have to be within the
she has to
state.
in California. She either has to go stay with somebody in California, or she has to live there to get a public defender. Okay.
Yeah, you have
So
to live there with evidence of, address, residential
right,
address for you to
right.
get
So
it.
she
Yeah.
cannot do that. So she can't get a public defender. Now, what she did do was lie to the courts, because if you see in there, she did not pay court fees. She had them waived because she doesn't have an income.
She has them waived.
She has her court fees waived,
Oh
which
my
means
God, that means she's claiming she has no income.
but she does. She has a disability, but even at that, okay, you can get your court fees waived if you are low income. But she
Uh-huh.
lied to them, because all Corey has to do is walk in there with screenshots of her saying, "Thank you for the Cash App, thank you for the Venmo, thank you guys. I hired a lawyer. Thank you guys. Hey guys, come on, keep sending money, keep sending money." Where's that money? You should have paid your court fees, young lady. That's what the
Exactly.
judge should say, because that's
Hmm.
perjury right there.
Exactly. See, I look forward to this case, but sincerely, from the court documents I saw, there is nothing substantial to hold this defense. She did not put out anything reasonable in her defense. It's very unfortunate, but is it a good thing for Cora's case? Yes, it is a good thing, because the court is still going to go by all the things listed, all the allegation Cora brought against her. That is what the court is still going to ask. Then she will now stand to defend herself in court. And it's very unfortunate that after collecting all this money from GoFundMe, coffee, and what have you, she doesn't have a legal representation. It's really very, very unfortunate, because I guess people were contributing money for her, or let's say if there was no money contributed, for her not to have hired a lawyer? Or is she very used to going to jail that she doesn't really give 2 cents about this case? What's come to us, I will go to jail. I don't know how she's thinking right now. I don't know what is going on in her mind.
Well, what
But
she's thinking is, oh, I've always gotten away with stuff. I'll get probation, no big deal. That's what she's thinking. The
this
time
is
that
not
she
probation matter, because children are involved.
right,
It's
and she thinks just because the FBI went there in February and they were like, okay, and they left, she thinks that was just a closed case. But here's the thing: I don't think that she realizes how big of a thing this is. What she did, honestly, I don't think her mind allows her to think on that level. Okay, she literally took videos and pictures of the girls naked. She's not related. She's nothing. Okay. Even if it wasn't somebody on social media and he had hired a nanny and they came in the home and did that and sent those pictures to their friends, that's a crime.
it
Okay.
is.
It's a crime. So you have that. Let's not also forget CPS is very much involved in this because of that said reason, the videos and the pictures. You don't think the FBI, CPS, everybody's not working together? She really honestly believed when they walked away in February, they were closing everything. I mean, mm, I mean, I don't know if she's trying to convince everybody else so that I look like a liar and the other people that's been contacted looks like liars. It doesn't really matter, because when all is said and done, people can call me whatever the hell they want to call me, because when everything finally
Yeah, I think I lost Kim.
it's going to be
Okay.
oh,
Yeah, you went off a
oh
little bit.
oh god, they were all liars. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Are you
I was
okay?
getting a call from actually her cousin. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can
Can
hear
you hear
you
me?
now.
Okay, I'm sorry. Her cousin was calling me. um, I like literally, it's going to be hard for anybody to go, oh my God, these were all lies, because it is going to come to an end. This is going to come to an end, and everything is going to come out. And she's not going to get away with this, regardless. Just because there's an RO filing does not mean that once that goes through, that it doesn't proceed to a next level. Okay.
Exactly. That is where she's thinking. And that's what I'm looking at. This case is going to have multiple, cases out of
Right.
it. The other one
He
would
thinks,
definitely be
oh, it's
referred
just an
as a
RO. If I get out of it, it's done. Or, oh,
it's
even if
not
it's an
done.
RO, it doesn't matter. I'm never going to California again. No, it
No.
doesn't work.
He
It's
should
still,
she should better start looking for money for to fly to California because she'll be going back and forth there.
yeah, because she can't get a public defender. She's going to either have to represent herself
Yeah.
or or go get a boyfriend that's not a drunk that has a limp, as she says, and go get somebody that has some money that can pay for a lawyer for her because she's not going to be able to defend.
We kind of explain why she can't be able to get a public defender from the state of California because she's out of state.
Correct.
Public defender is a government kind of funded way of getting lawyers to people who cannot afford lawyers. And because she's not a resident of California, she's not entitled to that. It's only meant for the residents that pay tax
Mm.
paying people in the state that are benefiting from government benefits and all of that. So she does not qualify. Like Kim is saying, is either she goes to court on that day representing herself or she gets someone that will go with her to California. But unfortunately, how will she be traveling from, oh, okay, I lost Kim. Going from Philly to California, will she be going with an attorney or she's going to get an attorney in California? It boils down to the thing. When she was looking for fermenting all this trouble against Korra, supporting Mr. Korra Obidi, she forgot the fact that a day might come, especially with what she did, going to his house, making videos of the girls, sharing in the WhatsApp group. Now Kim says she saw the video, but she cannot cover the video and then play the voice so that people can hear that she was the one that was there making those videos. And if Kim to say that the video was not good, it was inappropriate video of those children, that is a crime. We've talked about it here when we discussed the case on Speak Up for Baby A. It was a live video. I brought a section of the law that talked about it and all the punishment as well that were all levied for all those offenses. So we talked about it here. What she did about those children's videos and pictures is purely a crime. This is restraining order, and then from restraining order, a criminal charge is coming because of the children's issue, and then the issue of molestation, a criminal charge might come, and multiple other things that might relate to it. I've said it countless times on my page here and in my channel. If you have that video, do not open it. Do not send it to anybody. Rather, report to the local authority. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it, but I will still say it anyway. And again, watch what people are sending to you. You have to ask them, what did you send? Because I don't like taking information that I'm not aware of what is there. Tell me what is in the videos because I will not click on them. You have to be very aware of social media. Social media is a fun place, but at the same time, it can get you into trouble if you're not careful. And because now all courts across the world, they've all embraced social media, unlike when it started happening, embrace social media, that evidences from social media can actually be sustained in the courts. And that is the truth. Yeah, Kim, I noticed it could be your phone. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you immensely for jumping on this link to discuss this with me because we started laughing because the defense was so laughable. And indeed, we kind of gave some flesh to it by, discussing this topic because if we had read it that straightforward, it doesn't make sense. It's not adding up to the allegations against this woman. She did not address the allegations against her in her defense. Rather, she was looking for who to call upon, calling us other social content creators on social media, adding them as exhibits when the bone of contention you have failed to address in your own defense. The court gave you all this time for you to get a lawyer. You were asking for GoFundMe on social media, collecting coffee, cash app, and everything. And up till right now, you did not get a lawyer. For this document to have surfaced and be poorly written, it simply means that it's not a law office that prepared those documents. I wonder how it's going to play out in the court on the 6th of August. But trust that Oyoyo's World will come here to talk about it. We are going to discuss. And as we discuss, we learn and unlearn. And you guys already know, here in my channel, we try to learn things that will be able to benefit our lives, not to make the mistake others have made in the past. If you made a mistake, we should be able to learn one or two lessons from your mistakes so that we don't fall into that same mistake. That's all we are talking about here. And most of the things we discuss here is in line with the Copyright Act of 1976, which allowed fair use, no copyright infringement intended. It is for educational purposes and also for informative purposes. That's why we discuss these things to see how we can benefit our lives, how we can help ourselves to avoid falling into mistakes that others already made that are part of statistics. Now, back to the conversation. Why are we here? Why is Crystal and Korra Obidi in court? If you're just meeting me now at this point of this live stream, they are in court because this woman went to Korra Obidi's ex's home and made videos of Korra Obidi's children, and those videos were termed to be inappropriate videos of the children, and she shared those videos and pictures of the children in a WhatsApp group. We all saw how the whole thing made its way on Facebook on Father's Day. Somebody shared those videos in people's comment section on Father's Day. We all saw that play out. Now, Korra has taken this matter a step further by going to court. Now, this woman in her defense said she never harassed Korra. She talked about Korra, but she never did anything out of context. She never fabricated any story. She never did anything, never stalked Korra. Those are the things she put in her defense. Rather, she said Korra was the one inciting people to come and be bullying her on social media. We are waiting for the court to hear the case, and August 6th is the date. Will you keep a date with Oyoyo Sword? Please do keep a date with me because we've been talking for 1 hour 56 minutes, and I want to appreciate all of you for being here. All of you, all of you. MTA, I think they are going to forward the case to a criminal court. Yes, they will. They will. That aspect of it will be forwarded to a criminal court. That will be a criminal charge on its own. Okay, well, her goose is cooked, and if she's not able to use the public defender, laugh out loud. No, she can't use public defender in the state of California. She can't. She's not a resident. She's not. She hasn't paid tax for the state of California, so you can't benefit from things made available for the residents of the state to benefit. Even Dogma say Korra should sue the felon at the time when she had left the camp. Yes, that's what they start calling her out because of, I guess, who she is. People were calling her back and forth. Miriam called her out. Longmouth also called her out. Even Mr. Korra Obidi said, I opened my door for someone and the person came to my house and made videos of my children and things like that because they know the case is a serious case. Guys, all right, we are here trying to get magic fairy dust to turn us all into flies so we can be in the courtroom. Honestly, I wish I live in California right now. I would have been just there taking the day off on Tuesday from work just to sit in court and listen to that case. Because we know how the lies were said on Facebook. We know all the things this woman, all the videos, all the name callings, everything this woman did. Now, it would have been a nice thing to see her in person in court defending all the lies. So, is there anything to learn from this? Plenty. A lot of things to learn. When a man and a woman that got together in love decided to go out of love and then filed for a divorce, allow them to channel their lives in peace. Do not go and pitch a tent. When you see the truth, say the truth. Do not go and fabricate stories. Do not go and lie upon people. It's not going to get you anywhere. Now she has lied so much that even her defense is filled with lies. She said it was Korra that made her divorce public. It was never Korra. We never heard about anything from Korra until Korra did what? Got her divorce. Then she now started talking. It was Mr. Korra Obidi that brought all of this information to social media, and he did not deny it. On several videos he made, he said, yes, I was the one that wanted to divorce Korra. I was tired of all her days, so I filed for a divorce. So, if you like what we've been sharing here on my channel, I don't know why you did not like this video. I've had over 100 of you watching, but my like is not even up to 60. I don't know why you guys are not liking the video. I don't know why you guys don't share. And I don't know why you guys are not subscribing to my channel. Follow me on Facebook, subscribe to my channel, because guess what? We'll be bringing all the court documents here to analyze everything and see everything, the truth in them, the lie in them, and we are going to speak the truth that we know based on all the evidences that have been dropped on Facebook by this woman. So we'll be checking, fact checking everything she said. The one she said, we now fact checking with what she has said before to know if she lied or if she's saying the truth. We'll be doing all of that. So if you like what you watched today, do me well by subscribing to my channel, like this video, follow my pages on Facebook. And if you like what I do here, encourage your yo-yo sword by joining my membership. That is how you're going to support me. Okay, I want to appreciate all of you for joining me today. It's been an amazing evening with you all. Remember, like I said, thank God it's Friday. Okay, I can't wait to take off this jacket and feel more comfortable. It's just from work to this. Okay, and it's been amazing. I must especially thank Kim for doing justice to this conversation with me today, because she really learned her voice, and I appreciate that. You guys know I'm still trying to get my voice back. So when you see the one that is very, very funny, if I start laughing, I might choke with my laugh, and I don't want to do that. So I must sincerely appreciate you, Kim, for joining me today. I really appreciate you. Have a beautiful weekend, Kim. I'm going back. If I finish resting for a few minutes, I'm going to go to watch your live stream and also hear what you had shared with people on Facebook. I'm going to look it up. And he said she thinks she can bully Korra into backing down because she's this African girl who came for a green card in her mind, who doesn't know the law. Sometimes you wake up some people's consciousness and they start knowing the law. And that's what they did to Korra. Korra was naive and she did not get to mingle with Nigerians or, people that would educate her. This is where you get resources. This is where to go and all of that. But now they've woken Korra up. She's now a woke woman. She's now seeking for justice. She now wants to correct a lot of things done against her. She's seeking redress. She's no longer that naive Korra that will just, quiet down and don't want to take action. She's beginning to learn how to climb the ladder, and she's beginning to do it very well. So I look forward to this case in court. Vicky, thank you for joining me today. We're already rounding up. I never open any link from anyone. Exactly. And that's the best thing you can do. Clark, if what you're saying is true, why did Crystal and Miriam ask JD to let her babysit the girls? I don't even want to go back to that conversation again. If you're just meeting this video from this point, please go and rewatch. There are so many things, truth you have to hear from today's conversation. It's always an interesting one having Kim around, honestly. Oh, I missed that. Don't worry. Can do a rewatch. Kim is killing herself with laughter sincerely. That her defense is laughable. It's like something that somebody that is just coming out of high school should prepare for you without under. High school is even better. They are very smart from high school. Why am I? Maybe middle school. Okay, education is truly important. It is very important. Nobody should tell you that education is a scam. It's not. If you read this woman's documents, you're going to you struggle understanding it. You have to really be patient to read it to understand. And unfortunately, she did not address the major thing that is taking her to court. Korra said she was harassing her. She denied she wasn't harassing Korra, that she spoke nicely of Korra. She spoke nicely of Korra. Please, she did not. Oh, that's what she said. Okay, but we are going to hear what the court will say in court on the 6th of this month. I look forward to getting those court documents, and we are going to come back here to check, fact check the conversation that will be going on in court. We are going to be fact checking based on all the things that Crystal has dropped on her Facebook pages, and people already downloaded screenshots and have them on their archives. We'll fact check all of the information she'll be throwing out. Trust me. Trust me, we'll be doing that here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel on YouTube. And guys, if you can tell now, I am really, really very tired. I'm ready to go and take off my jacket and relax for the evening. Thank you, amazing, amazing, beautiful, beautiful people that joined me here. You guys are amazing. God bless you guys, real good. Evidence is really available on the internet. I tell you, they are there. You don't even need to search hard. You're going to find something. Kim said I'll be posting all her lives to debunk everything she found. Kim, I can't wait. Please, if you post, by the time you'll be posting them, I'll be watching your videos. So I'll have the alerts on my phone. Hey, God, oh, people can lie. Linus say, oh my God, Pinocchio. I've never seen a thing like this. I've never. And I'm sorry, I'm laughing out loud because it's laughable. Okay. If you doubt what I'm saying, go to Facebook. You see these documents all over Facebook. Read and laugh, especially if you know the story very well. You'll be able to understand everything. So, once again, thank you guys immensely for joining me today. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share this video. Share, share, share. And if you're coming to watch, please don't forget to do what? Don't forget to leave your comment. Okay, ladies, have a great night. I have some calls to make. Much love to you too, Kim. Thank you for joining us today. So, guys, as always, you guys know there is always a lesson to learn from Oyoyo's world. There is something to learn. Here we gather to have great conversations, to learn from each other. And to be honest with you, today's defense of Miss Madam Crystal's case is an eye-opener that you should not get entangled where you cannot be able to defend yourself. Don't. You're carrying somebody's case upon your head. When the chips are down, will you have any defense of everything you have spoken so far about the person? If you don't have those evidence of what you're talking about, make sure you have an evidence. When we come here to talk, we talk based on the facts that we picked up from these people we are discussing about their pages. When I talk about Mr. Korra Obidi, based on his words or what he wrote on his page, and then I've made 2 videos about a long mouth based on her video, what she spoke, what came out of her mouth. Don't go there fabricating stories about people. Maybe make sure you check your facts and get your facts right. Make sure. Yeah, oh yeah, Kim, that will be awesome. Honestly, I look forward to what Kim is going to post myself. So, on a final note, I'm very serious with what I'm saying. Forget the fact that I've been laughing for the most of the evening. On a final note, before you get entangled with strangers on social media, be very careful. When I mean be very careful, don't go and soak yourself to people that you do not know, because it might lead you to something else. If this woman had mind her business, Korra wouldn't have been taking her to court right now. But no, she bought Korra's case, she was helping her master, and now she's in court. And from the documents she filed, it's very clear that she wasn't any attorney that filed those documents for her. And this woman has been doing GoFundMe, which they all use to laugh at Korra, call her a scammer for asking for legal fees. It boils down that all of them came back doing the same thing. She has been asking for legal fees, GoFundMe, Cash App, a coffee, and up till now, no legal representation. What did she use the funds for? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. So what are we saying? Learn to draw the lines. Know where the much you can help and the much where and know when to withdraw. Don't come on social media and be calling people all manner of names and be dragging people, stalking people, harassing people is not going to achieve anything. Look at how Madam Longmouth is calling Korra Obidi's father, this, da. When they take her to court now, she'll be running helter-skelter that she doesn't have money for legal fees. Let's do the right thing. The world will be a better place if we respect each other's space. If we mind our personal businesses, the world will be a better place. Look at all the women in the WhatsApp group. I spoke a lot about the women in the WhatsApp group. How are the mighty falling? Where are they today? I see the women in the Facebook group. Where are they today? All these people gathered to support one man. And when they now saw that the center wasn't holding anymore, all of them went away. They fell out with this same man. So as you put yourself into something, ask yourself, does it worth the time? Does it worth my energy, my resources, my emotion, everything you're going to invest in that case? Ask yourself that question. What is the reason why you're joining that group to support that person? What is the reason behind it? What cause are they fighting for? If it's not a just cause, do yourself some good and leave. Don't get yourself entangled with something that you cannot defend yourself when the chips are down. Just like Madam Crystal and her defense document. The chips are down for her now, and she couldn't defend herself in her court document. So, with that, I will say, I hope you've learned something today. I really hope you've learned something today. Thank you guys immensely for joining me. And my beautiful Tenny, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate all of you, all of you. Oyoyo's world wouldn't have been anything without all of you. Thank you guys for consistently showing up. Thank you guys for contributing in the comment section. That's why it's interesting. That's why is the conversation, adds up. Because imagine me talking alone for this length of time. You guys will be bored. But thank you for your write-up. Thank you for your opinion. Thank you for contributing in the comment section. I appreciate that. That's what makes my live stream very unique. It is what a very conversational live stream. I don't just say come to my live. I say let's join the conversation. Check my post is always join the conversation. Welcome to another interesting conversation because we are rubbing minds together. We are sharing experiences, sharing opinions. And I tell you, there is nothing like that. I sincerely appreciate all of you. Tim Tin, Tinila, De Tine, Teni. Thank you, Oyoyo, for your platform. Thank you so much. Good night, ladies. It's past 1 a.m. here in the UK. Go sleep on beautiful. Have a very fantastic night and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Tomorrow again, I'll be going live. I'm going to watch Kim right now to see if there is anything I'm going to get from the live stream. I will be going live tomorrow. I'm not sure about the evening, but let's see how my evening goes because my kid, okay, no, tomorrow evening I will not. I have kids' activities to attend tomorrow evening. But however, I'll be going live tomorrow, maybe in the morning or maybe at noon. I will let you guys know. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on your post notification bell. So whenever I go live, YouTube is going to alert you that Oyoyo is live. Until I see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have fun. Do some exercise, not under the heat though. Drink a lot of water to keep hydrated and take some fresh air. Be happy and don't get involved in situations that do not warrant you to be there. If you get into a room and the room is not welcoming, take a walk and leave without turning back. Until I see you guys tomorrow. Ciao, ciao, everyone. Good night, beautiful. Good night, everyone. Bye. It's just 7:21 p.m. my time, but woo, woo, thank God it's Friday. Bye, everyone.